Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about some games I've been playing on my Steam Deck recently. Last upload was around 4 weeks ago now, so I've been playing some games, got some new ideas, and yeah, let's talk about it, and I'll talk you through some games I've been playing, and maybe give you some recommendations. And if you have any recommendations for me, let me know in the comments, and we can discuss some games and stuff. So, without further ado, let's get into some recommendations. So the first game I've been playing, as you can see, is Sleeping Dogs. This game is hugely underrated. It came out back in like 2012, 2013, so it's back in the Xbox 360 era. It runs really good on Steam Deck. Have to use Proton GE49. I think it's 49 or 47, one of those, and it's one of the newer ones that has just come out, so just download the newest version of the GE Proton and it'll work fine. Basically, it's like, I've spoken about it on the channel before, but if you guys are new to the channel, it's basically Hong Kong GTA with really good combat. It runs perfect on the Steam Deck. I've got a mix of high and medium, and yeah, it's basically just a big triad gang story. You're playing as like an undercover cop infiltrating the triad, and you get really attached to the people in there, and then yeah, stuff goes from there. Really good combat, like I say. It's got like a very Batman Arkham style combat I really enjoy. It feels really fluid. It's not as fluid as Arkham, but it is almost there. It has gunplay as well, so you've got guns in it, and you can like drive. It has a Pursuit Force-esque driving system. I don't know if you've ever played Pursuit Force on the PSP, and you can literally jump from car to car. That's a really fun system mechanic because you're playing as a guy who's like quite athletic. He does a lot of like free running style stuff, and which makes the game a lot more fluid. So yeah, first gem I'd recommend you to play is Sleeping Dogs. Really fun, and it's a game I've been playing this month. So another game I've been playing this month is Bully. And I have finished this on the Iron Ear previously, but I thought I'd load it back up and play the OG version. So I've been playing the PS2 version, and I kind of want to talk about this because it's a good way of segueing into a really useful plugin I've been using called Power Tools. And basically it lets you turn off cores that are not needed or that interfere with the PlayStation 2 emulator, if that's right. Basically what I'm doing is turning off, normally uses 8 cores, and turning it off and it goes down to 4 cores, and it just helps the, I don't know, CPU manage the PS2 emulator a bit better. You seem to get a lot better performance, I found. And yeah, that might be all bollocks and I'm talking crap, but yeah, basically it just means you get better performance in your PS2 games. And I did notice that my Bully performance was not amazing before I enabled this, but since I've been using Power Tools, it's made my emulation a lot better. And seeing as I actually run 2 Steam Decks, one for emulation and one for main games, stupid, yes. Unnecessary, yes. But for some reason, some dude on Facebook was selling a Steam Deck for extremely cheap, maybe. So I thought, fuck it. I kind of do want one for emulation purposes, just to load it with emulators and have one for the main games. So yeah. Basically, Bully works really well. I've been playing it this month. I really do love Bully. Although the gameplay is quite old now, it's quite basic, the charm's there, it's got some great characters, and it's just Rockstar, classic Rockstar, doing what they do best. And yeah, I just love Bully. Go back to it every few years or a couple of years and play it on different devices. Played it on the Iron Ear, as I just said, and now I'm playing it on the Steam Deck. Really love I say this in every one of my videos, but I really do love the ability to attach your quick save and quick load to the back paddles of the Steam Deck, and I can quickly load in and out of quick states. So Bully, just like any of GTA game, if you fail a mission, you have to start from the very beginning and go do the mission again. And especially because this is the PS2 version of Bully and not the 360 version or the Scholarship Edition, you have to basically go to the mission and start the whole mission again. Very like GTA-esque. But with this, I can literally just, say if I die or faint or whatever, I can just quick load back into the game, and it's just, yeah, it's kind of a bit cheaty really, but I guess you could do it at the start of the mission and it just saves that travel time. But if you want to do it where you just can't be asked to keep replaying the mission if it's hard, you can use the quick save feature, and it literally lets you save at any point, so before a boss fight or anything like that. So if you're kind of just overplaying the game for the difficulty and just want to play the game for the story, quick save quick load feature is awesome. Really do love it. And yeah, Bully's just a classic game. I love the missions set in Halloween as well, when you can go smash the pumpkins and the tombstones. And then you've got the mission where you have to fight Russell in the underground boiler room, and it opens up the whole world after that. Yeah, so well, it's a whole world, the whole town, and you get to explore. It's a really good game. I would recommend it. It's basically like GTA, but you're a school kid. So you can't kill anybody, but you get like a spud gun. You can blast the shit out of people with spuds. So it's really fun, and yeah, I've been playing that this month. I know I bang on about this game a lot, but Persona 5, I'm still grinding out on Persona 5. I won't spend too long on this one because I do mention it all the time in these videos, because it's been my life for the last 3 or 4 months now. I think it came out in October. So yeah, about 3 months now. And yeah, I just love Persona 5. It's one of them games where it's structured so like you have your day-to-day life as a kid at school. You see the theme here. I'm kind of like the school games where you're in school and shit. Yeah, I don't know, it's just quite fun, where you get to go to class and stuff, but then also have relationships with like your friends and stuff, and then do like other crazy stuff outside of the school. But Persona 5, I've kind of been playing it where I do a palace, which is like the main boss area, and you have to go down, and it takes like a good few hours to do the palace itself. So I've been structuring it so to not burn myself out, because it's such a long game. I'll do like a palace, and then I'll leave the game for a week or 2 and come back, and then there's a whole bit of story between each palace. So I've been doing that kind of rhythmic thing where I've just done a palace, the school, palace, school. But yeah, I'm almost near the end. I think I'm a good 65 plus hours in now. So yeah, gonna finish that soon, but really recommend Persona 5 or Persona 4. If you've ever thought about playing them, check out Persona 4 first. I prefer it. Honestly, there are some mechanics in Persona 5 which are way better. Like, it's a lot more polished, the game's more modern, so it's just got more features, but the story in Persona 5 is always going to stick with me. So good. Love the Midnight Channel. But yeah, Persona 5 is a game I've been playing. Another game I've been playing this month is Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 is a really, really good game. Another underrated gem. Kind of similar to Sleeping Dogs, where it was popular at the time, but it's just gone under the radar ever since. So basically, like, it's a big mech game. Your character is really good at free running around the environments. It's an FPS, and it also has a bit of time travel elements in there as well. So if you've never heard of it before, you basically play as this pilot, and you get attached to this mech, and then you go off on an adventure. I don't want to spoil any of the story. But basically, it's like an FPS shooter where you can just free run up the side of walls. It's very like free flowing, the movement in it and the combat, so it's very satisfying. And then also place on top of that the fact that you have your own mech, and then you work together with the mech because it has its own personality. But when you get inside of it, you're a huge mech and you're absolutely blasting people and fighting other mechs, and it's really cool combat, the way that they do it, where you can just strafe around everything and just blast the shit out of mechs and people, and then exit the mech and then free run around a map. The maps are really well designed, the story is really cool, and it isn't long either, so great little game to play on the go. And it works really well on the Steam Deck. I was so surprised at how well it works. Running at pretty much highest settings at 60 FPS, it's like locked 60, super smooth, and it just looks amazing on the Steam Deck screen. So Titanfall 2, would highly recommend it if you've never heard of it before or ever played it before. It does have the caveat that it's an EA game, so you have to put up with the EA Origins launcher. I say Origins, it's not really Origins anymore, is it? It's more EA launcher. But once you get past the EA launcher part, it's a solid game, and it's super cheap as well. Pick these games up on CD keys, or if Steam are doing a sale, definitely consider it. Like I say, it's super cheap. I picked it up for like £2 or £3, which is like $4 or $5. So yeah, super worth it. If you've never played it before, definitely get it installed on your Steam Deck. And I think the last game I've been playing this month, or gave a little try, is Octopath Traveler 2. So this is a brand new game that is obviously supported on the Steam Deck because it's not exactly harder to run. It's like a 2.5 to 3D game. If you ever played the first Octopath Traveler, it kind of builds upon that, as in like the world and stuff. Completely separate storylines though. Octopath basically is like 8 paths, so you've got 8 people to choose from, and they range and vary from different characters. They're like set across these regions, and each character has their own backstory and has unique abilities. So you got a thief, and she can steal from people, or you've got like these two warriors. Very Kingdom-esque. If you've ever read the manga Kingdom, kind of reminded me of that. But they're like fighting down here, and you've got like an apothecary, if I say that right, basically like Persian dude. And yeah, there's just a whole load of stories to choose from, and you can do them in any order, and then it all comes together at the end, is what I'm hoping, because I think in Octopath 1, the stories didn't really merge together very well in the end, although the separate stories were really well told. It just didn't merge as good as like you'd expect it to. Like the stories didn't intertwine that much, so I'm hoping Octopath Traveler 2 has managed to solve that problem. But the fact that they give you a free demo, and it's like a 3-hour demo, like you get to play through, and then the save data goes through to the main game if you purchase it. I'd say recommend anybody to try the demo out and see if it's your like cup of tea. The graphics look insane. They're like 2.5D, but they have so much charm to them. Yeah, so Octopath Traveler 2, I've only played the demo so far, so I'm like 2 hours into the demo on one of the storylines. But yeah, the fact that they give you the chance to play a 3-hour demo for it is pretty insane. Give you a good idea if you like it or not. But yeah, Octopath Traveler 2, would recommend it, especially because it's free. So literally just go on the store and get the demo and check it out, if that sounds like your cup of tea, like an RPG. So there you go, guys, some games I've been playing this month. I will promise to do some more videos. I've just been super busy recently. But yeah, thanks for watching. Anyway, I'm really happy to see you guys come back and watch my videos, even though I've not posted in a while, so I massively appreciate it. And let me know what games you've been playing in the comments. I saw Metal Jesus, he literally posted on Instagram today that he's playing Singularity, and that really made me want to play Singularity again, so I might jump on that at some point, but who knows. It's an awesome game though, so yeah, may do. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you've been playing in the comments, and I'll speak to you guys in the next one.